Welcome to Intro to Statistics, Math 135 here at CCD. I am your instructor. My name is Allie or Miss Allie. If you guys are trying to get a hold of me and you're on campus, make sure if you come up to my office, you are asking for Allie, not Allison. There are two Allisons in the department, and if you ask for Allison, they're going to send you to the wrong person. Okay, so my name is Miss Allie. Ignore the Allison, that doesn't exist. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show you guys how to navigate D2L for this course. So everything you need for this course is going to be on D2L with the exception of your textbook. Your textbook is on another website, which I will show you guys how to access that. So the first thing, the most important thing for this course is this course news section right here. Okay, this is where you're going to find everything that you need to do on a weekly basis. Announcements will be posted promptly at midnight every Monday morning. And then all the assignments that you have to do that week will close Sunday at 11:59 p.m. So that gives you one full week to complete all of that week's assignments. So for example, this first week, you have a syllabus quiz. This quiz is just to get you guys to look through the syllabus, make sure you understand the policies that I have in there, make sure you understand the difference with an online class if you've never taken one before, and just familiarize yourself with some of the policies that I have. The second thing I'm going to have you do is your first discussion board. So this discussion board, you're going to do an introduction. So we're going to learn a little bit about each other. Okay, I will post one as well so that you can learn a little bit more about me as well. And that will be your first discussion post that you have to do. If you notice here too, these things are in blue. Anything throughout the discussions that are in blue are links. So if you click on the syllabus quiz, I'll go ahead and do that. I click on the syllabus quiz and it's going to take me directly to the syllabus quiz. Except for my internet is really slow. I apologize for that. There we go. So here's the syllabus quiz. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, so if you click on the link in the announcements, it'll take you directly to the assignment. The discussion board link will take you directly to that discussion board. Okay, so you have those. I have a PowerPoint that I want you guys to go through. It just has some basic vocabulary terms that you're going to need to know throughout the semester. Our textbook doesn't do a really good job, in my opinion, of introducing some of these terms. They just kind of throw them at you. So I wanted you to be able to at least have them in some sort of format. It's not a video, it's just a PowerPoint presentation with the words and some definitions. And then you'll have readings to do each week. So the readings are an introduction into what it is that you're looking at that week. So it's not necessarily really in depth, it's just kind of an intro for you guys so that you can have a little bit of a understanding of what you're looking at before you go into the videos. So the fifth thing are the videos. So there are two videos you need to watch this week. I apologize, some of these videos are very long. For example, this first one I believe is 42 minutes long. I created these videos a while ago and I just haven't gotten around to going through and updating them and trying to condense them a little bit. But if you can't watch a 42-minute video all at once, if you don't have that attention span or anything, that's totally fine. Watch 10 minutes of it, get to what feels like a good stopping point, and take a little bit of a break and come back to it later. I don't expect you to necessarily watch a 42-minute video all in one sitting every single week, especially when I have multiple 40-some minute videos in the same week. I'm working on those videos right now, but I'm working from the end of the semester to the beginning, so hopefully at some point in the middle of the semester we'll start to see more videos but shorter videos. So keep an eye out for those. So 2 videos, and then I do have notes. So when I create my videos, I use skeleton notes and I write directly on those notes. So if you want to print these notes out and you can fill them in with me as you're watching the videos, that would be really helpful. It's not a requirement. I'm not checking your notes or anything like that. So if you just want to watch the videos and jot things down that you think are important, that's fine, however you want to do it. But I do provide the notes for you that I use in the videos that I've created. And then the last thing you guys will need to do are 3 homework assignments. And again, they're linked directly. They're in D2L. I tried something new and I hope it works. If it doesn't work, then we'll have to kind of take a step back and fix that. But hopefully what I'm doing this semester is going to work. So That's everything you need to do this week. It feels like a lot, but it's really not that much. Each week will look pretty similar to this. You'll have 5 to 6 things each week to do. So I think it's pretty manageable though. And then the last thing that I have in this first announcement is that all tests have to be taken in a proctored environment. You cannot take your tests online at home unless it's being proctored. So you need to be able to come into the testing center at CCD. If you are in a situation where you are unable to come into the testing center at CCD, please email me ASAP. Your first test is only 4 weeks into the semester or 5 weeks into the semester. It comes around very quickly. And so if I know sooner that you're one of the people in that situation, the better. Okay? The testing center, so far as I know right now, their hours are just Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We have been trying to get them to extend their hours for students like yourselves. So we'll see if something comes of that. And if I do find out they have extended hours, I will be sure to forward that information on to you guys. So that is your first announcement. I know it was a lot, and I'm trying to talk fast so this doesn't turn into a 40-minute video. Okay, so there'll be one of those every Monday. And then over here on the right is your instructor information. It's all about me. Okay, so you have a beautiful picture of me at Disney World. I am a Disney freak. So if you love Disney and you want to come into my office or send me an email and talk Disney, I'm always down to do that. Okay, so again, my name is Allie. This is my email. This is the best way to get a hold of me. I have a phone number listed here, but to be honest, I've been in my office for 2 whole days and I don't know how to use my phone yet. So calling me is probably not the best way to get a hold of me right now. The best way to get a hold of me is going to be to email me, especially because I can't check my office phone over the weekends. I can still check my email over the weekend. I don't do it as much, but I still do it. Okay. My office is in the Confluence building. I'm in 308B. Which is kind of close in the back of the 3rd floor. My office hours, I have lots of office hours Mondays and Wednesdays from 10:30 to 11:30 in the morning, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. or by appointment. So I understand all of these office hours are in the middle of the day because that's when I am on campus. But I always offer a by appointment. I am willing to come in or stay later. I am willing to come in on a Friday or a Saturday as long as it doesn't become, an every week thing. But I'm more than willing to do that for you guys. Okay? And then I also just have a link here to the syllabus and then my schedule so that you can see what my schedule looks like for when you're trying to figure out maybe when a good time to make an appointment might be. Okay, so that's everything on the home page. So I'm going to go ahead and come back up to the top and go to this button here, which is content. This is where you're going to find the bulk of everything for this course. Okay, so if I come back up here, so starting in the syllabus, this is another copy of where you can find the syllabus and that schedule that are linked on that first page. Here's the link to the textbook. I'm going to talk about that in a different video, actually. I feel like I've overloaded you in this one already, so I'm going to do a separate textbook access video for you guys. And then here's everything for week 1. So all of those links, you can also find them here in this week 1 list. So here's everything that you have to do this week. It does look like a lot, but it's also because each homework is separate. Okay, so if I click on this, I can see, oh, here's the syllabus quiz that I was talking about when it eventually loads. Okay, so, oh, here's my syllabus quiz again. Cool. Okay, come back to week 1. And I do want to show you guys this feature for sure. Okay, so you have your readings, your PowerPoints, the video notes, the actual notes, and then your homework. So this is new for me, and I'm hoping it works. When you click on this homework, you'll stay in D2L, but here you go. Here is your first homework assignment. So you'll answer the question, and you'll hit submit. This first homework, I give you unlimited attempts because you're kind of trying to figure out how this works. All subsequent homeworks, you get 5 attempts per problem, which I have found to be plenty of attempts for my students. Okay? And not all the homeworks are this long. So you have 3 different homework assignments this first week. And then the other thing is when you do your homework here, it should automatically populate into the gradebook. Okay, so if I come down to week 2 here, you can see that there's a bunch of stuff, but you can't click on it yet. So each week will get unlocked Monday at midnight. So you can see what's coming up next week. Not everything is in here yet, actually, but you can't click on anything yet. So, and you can see begins August 26th. So that's content. I've got pretty much the entire semester almost completely finished at this point. I just have a few more things to upload in each one. The videos and the notes need to get added to those. So, and then, so that's content. So that's a good place to go to. Besides that course announcement, you can always come into content to find the things you need to be doing. And then the next one over this is discussions. So this is where you will find the discussion posts. So if you don't see it in the weekly announcement, you can always come here and you can say, oh, week 1 introduction. So introduce myself. Okay, so you click on the topic title and you come down here and you say start a new thread. And then you can go ahead and go in and make a title and answer these questions and do your discussion post. Most discussion posts after this one are going to be a problem set that I give you of problems that I want you to work out. My preference on those is that you print out the problem set that I give you, work through them by hand, and then either take pictures or scan them back in to D2L. The only thing I ask for that, if you take pictures, try and make sure it's good lighting and that they're all the correct orientation. It makes it a lot easier to grade if they're the same orientation. And as far as lighting goes, if I can't read your assignment, I can't grade your assignments. So there is that. Discussions are more heavily weighted in the gradebook than homeworks. So it is important to make sure that you're doing well on these discussion posts. Okay, and these problem sets will cover material from the previous week. So for example, this first week, you're looking at some vocab, and then 2 separate sections from the textbook. So your discussion post for week 2 will be problems based on those 3 things, the vocabulary and those 2 videos that you watch this week. Okay, so those are your discussions. And then the 2 more things real quick I'm going to go through. This video is way too long. Okay, assignments. So some things we won't be able to do with, posting it to discussion boards. There are a few other assignments that I have to have you guys drop in a Dropbox. One of them is your syllabus quiz. So this is already up here for you guys. You can see it's due August 25th at 11:59 p.m. So anything that's not a discussion post or a homework assignment, you will be dropping in an assignments Dropbox. So that's your syllabus quiz. You have a couple of projects that we're doing this semester. If I offer any extra credit, it would get dropped here. I don't always do that, but sometimes I do. I usually have you guys submit your reviews for the tests so that I can take a look through those. And sometimes I do offer a little bit of extra credit for doing that as well. So that's where stuff like this will get dropped. And then the last thing I want to show you guys are the grades. So if you click on grades, which was up here somewhere right there, you can see your grades. So right now you can see all of the homeworks, how many points each one is worth. I have a 0 right now because apparently I went into this homework and didn't do anything in it. Okay, that's fine. I'm the teacher. I don't need to get a grade. Okay, so this is where you'll find all of your grades, and it'll show your grade as a percentage over here. And I think that's pretty much it. There will be another video showing you guys how to get to the textbook, like I said, because this video became pretty long and the textbook can be a little confusing. So I want you to be able to see that video separately so you can go back to it quickly if you need to. So that is everything for this welcome video. Again, welcome to Intro to Stats. I'm really excited for this semester. I've made a lot of changes to my online class and I'm feeling really good about it. So I will see you guys in our first discussion board.